Good morning. Happy St. Patrick's Day. This Wednesday, the 17th of March. I'm Jessica Amir, a market analyst with Bell Direct, where there's a lot to go through and we're a little bit late, so we'll be as quick as we can. Well, US stocks treaded water overnight. Trading was a bit cautious ahead of the US central bank's decision on interest rates, with a decision due Thursday, Sydney time. And although we're expecting US interest rates to remain on hold at 0.25%, that's widely expected, the world is awaiting to see what the Fed will say about inflationary concerns, which have been pushing up safe haven bonds to a year high. So no surprises, we saw the Dow Jones pull back 0.4% from its record overnight, while the Nasdaq gained ever so slightly. Trading was quite light and investors did a couple of things. They trimmed their profits, they were buying lightly into those US tech stocks on sale, while also bunkering into those more conservative stocks like communications, utilities and consumer staples, while investors also topped up bonds too, and that pushed US bond yields 1.6% higher. Standout US stocks, Moderna, they rose 9% as the company begins to test their vaccine on babies and children. And Apple shares continue to rally off their fresh low, rising 1.3% overnight, taking Apple shares to a 3-week high, with the more broader US tech sector starting to perhaps give off signals that it could have bounced off its fresh bottom. Now, what to watch today? Well, yesterday we saw the local share market gain 0.8%, trading and holding above its 50-day moving average price for the first time in 10 days. Now, simply this is a technical bullish signal suggesting the market could move further north in the short term. So that's why we saw technical traders encouraged back into the market yesterday, which saw most sectors make gains except mining and energy, which have been doing quite well of late. Today, the local share market looks like we could wipe out half of yesterday's gains. That's if the futures are correct. But today, I'll be keeping an eye on tech stocks, given the little rally overnight. Plus, the Aussie tech sector is in a bear market after falling 21% from the 10th of Feb down to a 5-month low last week. But are we starting to see the Aussie tech sector level off? Well, yes, the chart says so, because investors are buying the dip into companies like Afterpay, which just launched a new sales campaign. No eco news to go through today, so the focus will be on company news. Now, speaking of, Auckland Airport, AIZ announced traffic numbers for Feb. No surprises. Traffic numbers were pretty terrible. Traffic fell 71%, but keep an eye on AIZ because traders think the worst is over, and AIZ shares are in a technical breakout, suggesting that stock could continue to rally following 6 days of gains. And the small but frequently traded lithium company Lake Resources, LKE, announced that they have the ability to potentially increase lithium production, so keep an eye on LKE. And separately, commodity screens were quiet, so expect commodity stocks to be quiet today because gold, silver and copper and oil didn't move much from the prior session yesterday. While the iron ore price gave off a different story. The iron ore price sank almost 6%. Now, that pressured BHP and New York listed Rio Tinto both lower, so you could have your day today to perhaps pick up iron ore stocks that you like. And lastly, keep an eye on some of those most traded stocks from yesterday. For our active trader desk, Bell Direct Advantage, they included 88 Energy, which rose 22%, Seralto CRO, which rose almost 40%, and OneView Healthcare ONE, which fell 9%. And last but not least, trading ideas that could be worth a look. PointsBet, PBH, they rose 4% yesterday. Bell Potter then came out reiterating the stock as a speculative buy, a $20.55 target. Why? Well, Bell Potter now expects US customer in-play betting to rise from 50% to 75% of the group's US turnover over the next 3 years. While the company is also scaling up. They just announced that they're going to take over a Dublin US software company to scale up their offering, and the stock's also in a breakout over the long term. So PBH is one to watch this St. Patrick's Day with a little extra luck from the Irish. And absolutely last but not least, De Grey Mining, DEG, Sovereign Metals, SVM and King Island Sheet or KIS giving off bullish charting signals, so they could be worth a look according to Trading Central. I'm Jessica Maria with Bell Direct. Take care, stay safe, happy trading.